Hey Gary, what's going on, man? I just actually got your text that you wrote ha. Um, all right, so let me give you an overview. I wanted to look at your market, see where you're at. Obviously, you don't have a website, so you're in very beginning stages, which is one of the best situations for me because if you do it right from the beginning, you're guaranteed results. Um, this is just I wanted to show you. Hang on, I gotta see if I can pull up the. I want you to know about some of the other stuff that I've done in your area. Like this is Brian Getty Insurance. And the idea is that any website that we have, we want to make sure that you can collect the information from the person inquiring right off the bat. So you want to get a quote, get a free quote. You want that pretty much all over your website. This is my website. Check your website SEO problems for free. And so this basically, it's everything is a call, what they call a call to action. There's me right there looking so goofy. And the only reason for a website is really to get people to call you and connect with you, right? So this is one Lake Nona pool maintenance that I'm working on right now. And you can see right over here that we have, get free quote. This is really what we want. We want them to either call us or ask for a quote. And everything else is pretty much irrelevant on a website. So if you're asking how you get websites ranked in the first place, if you type in if you go to Google and you type in Mike Tyson, I just did this a minute ago, you'll see that Wikipedia comes up at the top because it's an authoritative website that goes over everything related to Mike Tyson. So you want to make sure that your website has a lot of quality content. It's authoritative content. And that was why I was poking fun at the other one. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. You have 4 pages on here and it's very short. There's not a whole lot of information. And so right off the bat, I know it's not going to be an authoritative content website, and so chances are it's not going to be considered highly by Google. So one of the things he did right was he put this contact form right on the first page. That's important. But really what needed to happen was he needed to have a lot more content. Now if we go to lawn treatment Vero Beach and we type that in and we're searching for it, here's your main contenders like truegreen.com and Caribbean Lawn. So what we would want to do is we want to take a look at those websites and see what it would take to rank against them. If you go to, just to show you, I'm going to give you a couple of examples so you know what so like I work with a limo company, and if you type in like limo service Windermere, you'll see that here we are, the limo company, limo Windermere. If you click on this, well, that's the maps. Hang on, let me go back. If you click on limo Windermere, you'll see that we have quite an extensive website. So sporting events, and we have content that you want to make sure that your content is long and exhaustive, so there's a lot of content on there. Typically the rule of thumb is like 500 to 1,000 words per page. And obviously you see we're ranking, sorry, I use beautiful women on the website because, well, it's what makes people, it grabs their attention. So, but you can see we're ranking solid here. If we go to another example, if I type in like SEO Lake Nona. Now here I'm up against all the experts like that do what I do. So here you can see me, Online Marketing Gorilla. This is the YouTube strategy that I sent you. We look at Orlando gastroenterology. Did I spell that right? Here, there we go. This is me here, Orlando gastroenterology. In the way that I get ranked on these websites, or build these websites and get ranked is, if I go to this, pull up Majestic here, And basically, you'll see that there's trust flow and citation flow, right? So we go to Orlando Gastroenterology. All right, go to Orlando Gastroenterology. You'll see trust flow 3. It doesn't really matter. In this case, because there's some other factors at play, I'm going to make it super complicated. I love it when I'm doing a presentation. I realize, like, this is not a good example. But as you get more deep into this stuff, you'll see there's a couple of exceptions to the rule, and there's ways around everything. So, but if you look at limo Windermere, because we were using that as an example, you'll see the trust flow is 19, citation flow is 20. And if you take like this Save the Lagoon, and we drop it in here, you're going to see that this isn't good because. All right, let's just look at the naked URL. All right, so you see trust flow 0, citation flow is 11. What does all that mean? If this were google.com, the trust flow is like 99 and the citation flow is 98. And what that means is that if all of the other websites, because the internet universe is sort of like if you have votes from other quality websites coming to your website or links coming to your website, then Google says, okay, well, if all of those are trusted, then chances are this one's trusted as well. So that pushes up your trust flow. And as you get more citations throughout the web, citations are a fancy word for listings on different directories, like yellow pages, super pages, eLocal. There's tons of them. There's literally tons of them. As you get listed on these different directories, then your citation flow goes up, right? So Google is listed in all kinds of places out there. So that's one of the things that you'd want to make sure that you have as well. And then if we look at call tracking, you really need to make sure that not only you have the quality content on your website, you have the lead capture, call to action, then you have to have a phone number that allows you to trace it. And one of the things that I do is I have a phone system. You can see Limo Windermere has gotten a couple of calls this morning, 11:42, 11:39. Central Florida Gastroenterology, that's another GI practice in Lake Nona that we do work for. St. Cloud Tree this morning. But basically, the system that you want is you want to make sure that you're able to track all the phone calls that they're coming in. You can use your personal cell phone or you can use a forwarding number, which I recommend because then you can forward it. Like, let's just say that you expand, you get bigger, you have somebody else answering the phone. You can get a Google Voice number or some kind of phone number that allows you to forward it to another cell phone. And I see that a lot of times with different businesses based on what they're trying to accomplish. So, okay, going back to your market. Let's just take a quick look. True Green, I know they're huge, so let's just look at Caribbean Lawn, because I don't know who Caribbean Lawn is, and I'd like to see who we're up against. And by the way, when I see 102,000 results, it gets me kind of excited because I know we can compete against that. Anything under 1 million, we can compete against all day long. So let's just take a look at Majestic and see what we're up against. CaribbeanLawn.com. All right, so what they've done, I can tell you what they've done. They've gone out and they've gotten registered with a bunch of directories, Yellow Pages, Super Pages, brownbook.net. There's literally, we do a lot of citation building for different companies. If I go to, I'm trying to think if I can show you that. Yeah, like if I go to WhiteSpark, this is one of the tools that I use to find other citations. Or actually, let me go to Bright Local. This one's pretty cool. And you can use these yourself. You can build them yourself. You don't really need me to do this, but it's pretty time consuming. So let me log in real quick. I'm going to pause this while I grab it. Hang on one second. Okay, so here we are. View report. hurry up and wait. So this is pretty cool. This is I've been working on this tree service, and the tree service company is the one I'm doing the work for. And you can see some of the competitors, Jack Miller's, J. Cross, and so on. And I can see that they have right now the tree service company is actually on 58 different directories, but Jack Miller's is on 101. And so I can actually go down and find this is the tree service company, you, and then this is the competitors, right? The nearest competitor after Jack Miller's trees is 59. So my goal is to go in and get registered on all of these different websites where there's no blue Y, right? So Dex knows, insider pages. And the way this works is like if I go to, let me go down here because I've worked through a lot of these already. Bridge ad or something like that, right? So I don't even know what this is. But you basically you go to, well, that's all right, let me go back to a different one. We got lingerie. We got some guy grabbing his nuts. I mean, what are the odds, man? Okay, 411.info. Maybe this is a little bit safer. All right, Miller's. Okay, so you see Jack Miller's tree service. So usually I look on here and I find where I can add my business, right? So business search, reverse, new business updates. So add update business. So what I would do is I would click on this and I would check the phone number 477384255. Let's check it. Okay, so it says no business is found. So what I would do is I'd actually just fill out this information for the tree service company and I'd hit submit. And whatever we do, we want to make sure we're, we have more citations than our nearest competitor, if that makes sense to you. So we would want to go after the Caribbean lawn landscaping. We could definitely beat them. It's just a matter of doing the citations, building out the network of other supporting websites, and pushing it up the ranks. So that's it in a nutshell. That's what has to be done. You got quite a bit of work ahead of you to get this up and running, but we definitely could dominate. Let's do lawn spraying. Vero Beach. All right, True Green is still there. Caribbean lawn, so we're seeing the same people. Vero Beach landscaping. We can look at theirs, VeroBeachLandscaping.com. I know this is getting kind of long, so I'm going to cut it short here in a minute. But I just kind of wanted to see what else we're up against. All right, so the trust flow 5, citation flow of 9. So you can see Sebastian Landscaping is linking to it. These are other websites that are voting for this website. And we can see their trust flow and citation flow here. Does that make sense? Not too hard to beat. They have 33 external links from 5 referring domains. It tells me they're doing a couple little shady things there. Are not necessarily shady. You just can't tell. But anyway, I'm going to get into really complicated stuff, so I'm just going to ditch that. And let me know if you have any questions. All right. This has been fun, and I'll catch up with you later. See ya. Bye.